Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We are disagreeable. This is another one. It's a calm morning show. You feel me? I'm currently in a. I'm currently in two positions. Ayo, ayo. Might as well share it. Might as well share it. Huh? How do I do this? Boom. Share. All right, yeah, we're gonna get to the show. But, we up working early every morning. You see what we're dealing with. Currently in two positions. This shit's looking choppy, but it is what it is. This is a winner from Asia session. Um, this is the second position that I'm in. As you can see, it swept the London high, Asia high, took it, boom, closed beneath. Now we're looking for price to take liquidity beneath, come down to Asia low at least. I mean, of London low at least, and we want to get Asia low too if possible. But I'm not looking for all that. I just need this move right here. You feel me? So hold on, let's get into the Diddy stuff. You know, you niggas don't send me no cash app, so I gotta work while I do the show. You feel me? Well, we looking good. All I can do is let this cook. All I can do is let this cook. All right. Let's get into some Diddy shit, man. I really wanted to get to the point of, women are mad, everybody's crazy. For one, and people are mad at black people for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I looked at, I don't pay attention to the mass media, but I took a glance at the case, and this nigga beat all the gay charges. He beat all the sodomy. He beat all the sodomy charges and all that stuff. This guy caught the nigga charges. This is a loss for black people. He caught the nigga charges. Oh, you engage in prostitution. You paid a bitch out. You flew a bitch out to have sex with you. Who hasn't done that? Who hasn't done that? You feel me? So this is really the Diddy case was really just a win for for sodomy. For sodomy. That's it. Because all the funny style stuff they try to pin on him, this is America. You're allowed to be gay and weird as hell. That funny style. That's what America's built on. That's what America's built on. That's just crazy as hell to me. How do you in America, one of the nastiest countries on earth, in America, one of the nastiest countries on earth, how how do you catch like nasty charges, like gay charges? That's normal shit. They're like Diddy was basically being charged with being a rich white man, like being a cuck. That is that's normal white people shit. Weirdo white people shit, trying to like get some young black guy to come smash your wife and then like be friends with him or something. I'm like, yeah, hey, like, hey Jamal, come over, have some dinner. We're cooking up on the grill, and maybe we could have some fun later. I got 2,000 for you. You feel me? Niggas is weird. Niggas is weird. Now you over there with some leathery, and sometimes it's a bad bitch, because white niggas be weird from a young age. But so now you over there by the pool eating what's American food? You eating hot dogs, pause, by the pool with some white man and his like leathery 47-year-old wife, and she all cooked by the son, and she cooked up by the son or whatever. You feel me? She got them she got them fake, she got the leathery skin and the fake titties, and she got and white people know they're not supposed to be in the sun, but she been in the sun. White people know they're not supposed to be in the sun, but she's 47 years old. She got the leathery skin, the fake titties are like they're sitting up. You see the nipples through their shirt. The bitch ain't shit, but you still want it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. You feel me? But that's American. That's American as apple pie. Like a white nigga fantasizing about a black guy smashing his wife, that seems to be American as hell. You feel me? So it's crazy that Diddy was even on. Yo, it really boggles my mind how you can catch a funny style. How you can be on federal, was it federal charges for being gay? Because he beat all the gay charges. That's what I'm saying. This is a win for the rainbow community and a loss for niggas. Because the only charges they hit him with were like, yeah, you're black and you're paying and you flew some bitches out to suck your dick. Yeah, you're black. You're facing 20. Hey buddy, you're facing 20. You feel me? You're facing 20. Hold on, I might need to judge. I might need shout out to Shaka. Oh shit, Plane's in here. Shout out to Plane. You feel me? I'll get some clips up. I don't get cash app, so I'm working. You feel me? What's going on right here? Let's check these out. Boom. Yeah, currently in two positions. Getting a little choppy here, as expected, because there's a fair value gap right here. Actually, let me mark it up. I'm not teaching right now. This is me doing what I need to do. I'm gonna get back to the puffy sit in a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I just need this visual aid right here. Let me make it a bit darker. Boom. I knew there would be some traffic right here, but we'll see. But we'll see. I'm confident in it because the London low that was created, there was a London low. Boom. It was taken out. Now we got the Asia low. Boom. That was taken out. That's a swept. This is what we call in market structure. This is a higher low. See, this is a low. This is a higher low. That's a higher low. Continuation. Blah, blah, blah. You feel me? But like I was saying, I don't like this. Give me a second. I don't like this one right here. Hold up. Even though this is a clean ass play. No, I'm holding this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm holding this shit. Yo, but like I was saying, how are you mad at Puffy for being gay in America? Like I want to do a whole show about this later, and I want to make a cool thumbnail about how have Puffy at the gay parade and have him at the gay parade with white men. You feel me? And their old leathery titty white wives and shit like that. Because that's American as shit. That's American as shit. You think like I never engaged in any of that or looked for that, but I lived in a very affluent community for a long time. You feel me? And you don't think I've never got the vibes when a nigga's being a white nigga be super friendly with you and then he wants you to yeah, come over to the white nigga. I'm like, what? Especially when I was in the gym going crazy, niggas trying to be friendly. I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to fuck your wife, dog. You feel me? But your pockets be hurting sometimes. And then you gotta make a funny style deal. And then you're almost engaging in funny style activities. You feel me? You're like, your pocket's hurting. He's like, I don't want to sound weird, buddy. We've been knowing each other for a long time, buddy. I don't want to sound weird, but my wife likes you. We live a different lifestyle. But I'm like, nigga, are you crazy? He's like, hold on, Jamal. Before you get upset, I've got money. Hold on, Jamal. Before you get upset, I've got money, Jamal. So he's like, what? He's like, what? Nigga say something crazy like 5 racks. You feel me? Then you start to negotiate the shit, and you almost weird. Now you're almost gay and shit. You feel me? Like he'd be like, "All right, I got 5,000 for you. I just want you to go enjoy yourself with my wife, and there's a chair in the corner of our room. I'm just gonna sit there and observe." I'm like, shit. I'm like, fuck, damn. I do like to smash strange pussy. I do like $5,000, but I can't do it. I can't do it, John. You name nigga John. I can't do it, John. I can't do it, John. You feel me? He's like, all right, buddy. Let's talk. Let's think about this. Let's talk this out, buddy. All right. So I can place a camcorder in the room, and you can have your fun, and then me and my wife will have our fun, and we'll observe later. And then you're thinking about the 5 racks. Your bills are fucked up. You're like, shit. Is that gay? You're like, shit. Is that gay? You're like, the nigga is not in the room, but the camera's there, and I know he's gonna watch it later. Is that gay? Like I've shot. Like it would have been gay if I fuck my if I let a bitch suck if I fuck a bitch on her OnlyFans or something like that. That's not gay. Even though, but guys will be watching that later. So but damn. And then you start having some existential. That's what white niggas love to do. Put you through some existential angst. You feel me? White nigga, you'll be like, damn, I need the 5 racks. And The guy's not gonna be there. He said he's gonna leave. He's actually gonna be out of town on business. And then I'm gonna go over there and smash his wife, but I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna know in my mind it's recorded. You feel me? That's America. You feel me? That is America. And they had Diddy on trial for that shit. That's insane. Hold on, my bad. I'm not even looking at the chat. Give me 2 seconds to look at the chat. I want to check what's going on here. All right, cool. We're getting some decent bearish pressure. What the fuck I needed. What's going on here? Still struggling to break that fair value gap and at the 200 EMA, but my projection is to the negative 200 Fibonacci. So we're gonna let it cook. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. This is looking good to me. You know what? I'll save this for my trading channel. My bad. My bad, guys. But I'm keeping it on the screen because I'm watching it. Actually, we'll get into some Diddy funny style stuff. Shout out to Shaka in the building. You know, all our homies here. Planes up early. You feel me? Men act like the bitches are getting their arms twisted for the fight. I don't know what niggas be talking about on these panels. Like, Puffy, he's a bad guy. He's an animal. They're really trying to make it him seem so bad because he beat up Cassie in the hallway or whatever. And it's been proven that CNN sped up that footage to make it look worse. So you're like, oh, you can't make it look worse. You could have never been hitting a bitch. Yes, you can make it look worse. You can hit a bitch and you can hit and then you can hit a bitch way too badly. You feel me? So they sped it up, make it look like he's kicking the shit out of the bitch. He shouldn't have been doing any of that. But I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Is it evil? Am I evil because I don't give a shit that Cassie got beat up? If somebody's paying you millions of dollars a year, can that be in your contract that I get to beat you up sometimes? Hmm. Who knows? Hold on, let me get some clips. I did have something saved. I did have something saved. Give me a second. The parallel is spot on. Shaka says, fuck out of here with your short shorts, nigga. I'm trying to work. Yo, I don't know, like, I wish I had my Instagram hooked up to this back in the days because I remember being in the sauna in my building, and there was a nigga who I spoken to in the gym and shit. And he always be in the gym, and he don't seem like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then when I'm in the sauna, he was in there with some female, and he was talking to her. I was like, and I recorded it, and I didn't say anything, but it's in the text and the recording. I'm like, yo, I can't tell if niggas are white or gay. I can't tell if niggas are just white or gay. You feel me? I definitely can't tell if niggas are just white or gay. You ever hear a white nigga talking? And then and when we know, I'm like, yo, nigga, is you okay? Is you okay? Is you white or is you gay? You feel me? I'm not liking this G. Hold on, give me a second. I'm not liking this GU trade. I'm gonna close it while I'm up. Damn, should I close this trade? Uh, give me 2 seconds. You know you niggas don't send me no cash app. I gotta try to make this money myself. You know what? I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna trust my analysis. I did the fucking analysis. Just leave this shit there. All right. We officially have. You niggas don't care. I care about trading so much. I feel like explaining it to people who don't care about it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because I could illustrate this better. I think I'm making one of the best points ever right now with this Puffy trial and situation. For one, I don't care if he beat up Cassie. I don't give a shit. That bitch is evil, just like Kim Porter was evil, an evil piece of shit that deserved to die. And you can't. And this is America. I understand if this was a different country that had morality or something like quote unquote morality or whatever the fuck they try to say. But America being gay is as American as apple pie, dog. You feel me? That's why I can't be as American as I want to be because this is a white country and white niggas are gay often. You feel me? Or they say they're not gay. Niggas be grabbing each other's ass, slapping each other in the fucking balls and shit. You think it stops there? You think a white niggas get alone? So a white nigga will slap his homie on the ass, punch him in the dick or whatever and shit right in front of you. Right in front of you. Right? Well, give me a second. Hey, he'll do it right in front of you. So you think when them niggas are chilling later off the beers and shit and on the fishing trips and all that shit, you think that's where it ends? Niggas is crazy, dog. Let's get this. Let's get this. Niggas is crazy. Hold up. They don't. Shaka says the only real charge I see is a DV charge, maybe, and I'm still asking, what did she do? How many years ago was that? That's not murder. Isn't there a fucking statute of limitations on domestic violence or something like that? I don't care if he dragged the bitch down. Like, I really don't care. That's their relationship. They wanted to be fucking crazy and goofy and shit. Go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Can we get the what time is it? 10. All right. We're waiting for a 10, like a 10:50 macro to happen to see if we can get some real volume to come into the market. But it's looking good thus far. I know you guys don't care, but I care. Let's run this right here. Let's run this one right here. Hold up. Hold up. I'm about to run the shit out of this. Let's run this one right here. Give me a second. Give me a second. We're gonna have it. We got to talk about this. And there's some other things we can talk about. Yo, if there's any, because I know I don't be remembering shit. If there's anything else that YouTube guys and people are talking about online, can you put me up on it and I add it to the title? We'll just chop it up a bit. Because there's things I see people talking about I could give my opinion on, but I just don't care that much. You feel me? Like when B Simone, that B Simone girl was crying and saying that she don't got no money. Like, I can't spend $1 million every day anymore, and it hurts my. You know how I feel that I can't spend $100,000 a day anymore. And how a bitch making $1 million a month for months on end, back to back, and you ain't got no money now? Are you the dumbest nigga on earth? Like, oh, Jesus. Jesus, give me a second to get this up here. You know I'm doing all types of shit. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get this up here. Present. Boom. Boom. Share. All right, let's do this, bro. All right, let's do this. Pause.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy.
Hold on, let me put headphones on. I don't know if that's affecting the sound negatively. If it wasn't affecting the sound negatively, can you let me know for future reference? But I'm putting the headphones on. It's connected right there. Connected, cool. So.
Where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling this. I got Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. I like that. I'll be practicing. I got. Yeah. Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one. Make a wish.
Now, I know we all think this is funny or whatever, and like, look at Shaka laughing, but I'm teaching a real lesson right here. This is about America, law, and American history. Let me run this back a couple seconds. It's only 30 seconds. It'll help me make my point.
I got Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. I like that.
Okay, everything Diddy just did right now is gay, annoying, makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes everybody in the room feel weird and fucks up everybody's the posture of their body and everything. It makes everybody feel weird, right? But it ain't illegal. This is America. Puffy can be as gay as he likes, and you can't put him on federal trial for it. You feel me? The nigga can't be gay. This is America.
We've been practicing. I got.
Did Diddy just call the man daddy? Yes, he did. What are you gonna do about it? What do you do? Don't they have like a whole shit, like a show like gay niggas called Call Me Daddy or something like that? This is America. Every time I turn on the TV, like I don't watch TV, period. And I knew it was bad. I knew it was bad, right? But now that I'm chilling out in my mom's property and fucking in Georgia, preparing to go to South America, she be watching TV. So when I go, it's a whole separate fucking house. So when I go over to her part, to the main house or whatever. I see her watching. Yo, let me get to the point. Every time I see TV, it's gay as shit, dog. It's gay as shit. And I guess this is America. I guess that's what they allow and shit. I guess that's American. So you telling me Diddy can't call a nigga a daddy, and I'm not a nigga got to go to federal prison for calling a nigga? No, it is what it is. You feel me? Niggas got whole parades with white niggas walk the streets with their children with their butt cheeks out and shit like that. And I'm supposed to be mad at Diddy? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. Mr. Lee, I love this drink. Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Yo, make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day. Oh, hey, yo. No. You feel me? Shaka says, I'm laughing because you can just see the level of uncomfortableness coming off of Fab's head. He should be uncomfortable, and I don't feel bad for any of these niggas because you guys want to be famous. You want to be in this weirdo shit. Hold on, let me check this trade. Let me check the trade. Was that a good? Ooh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Hold up. My bad. You know, I sounded kind of like Diddy-ish. Yo, I like trading so much that when I see a good trade happen, it makes you a little Diddy. You feel, ooh, you see the trade sign in your direction. You place that position, that shit starts going in your direction. You be like, damn, daddy. My bad. I can't even say it. My bad. I like the charts. You feel me? I like the charts. This is me looking at this play right now. Hold up. Yo, look at this. Hold up, look at this. You see my trade going in my direction? You see it going in my direction. So when I opened up the chart and I saw this shit, I was like, ooh, daddy, dad. I was like, ooh, daddy. Yo, I like that Euro USD. I like when you scrambling and scraping and pushing down to my take profit. Yo, hit the like button if you're gonna do anything. I know there's some niggas in here hate watching too. You feel me? Yeah, nigga. One monkey don't stop no show. We still out here. Let me pull this back. This was me. This was me when the trade started going in my direction.
Mr. Lee, I love this drink. Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, will you put my bag?
Yo, that was me when the trade started going in my direction. I like when you like.
Yeah, will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. When you like this, Daddy. Yeah, will you put my bag? Daddy, will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
You know, I've been practicing. I got
Yeah. So yeah, I'm having too much fun, bro. But yeah, that's really a point I wanted to make about the Diddy shit. You feel me? I don't see gay people celebrating. This is almost like winning the shit for gay marriage or whatever. Right? And they had him on all them sodomy charges and all them white cuckold charges. And the real shit, they didn't let all the gay cuckold white guy shit. They didn't let that go through. And what's the word when you're found guilty? When you're going through trial, you're being prosecuted. When you're found guilty, you have been. Is it just found guilty? Is there another term for it? I can't remember. Damn. But hold on a second. Oh yeah, they couldn't let him fight because he couldn't be found guilty on those gay white man charges because that would set a precedent. Wait, am I saying this wrong? A precedence. Is that it? Yo, somebody correct me in the chat. You know, I'm black. A precedence. It would set a standard and something to be referencing court records to show that you can't be gay, funny style, and white and be a cuck and all that shit anymore. And then all the white women who have been voluntarily participating in these acts will start suing all the white men like hotcakes. You can't have that. You feel me? You can't have that. There we go. We got Playing Brown rapper. He says, President. Precedent. How do you say this differently than president? I'm not saying like the president of the United States of America. I'm saying it is what it is. I'm tired of American words. Shaka, actually, I'm not tired of America. Shout out to America. I ain't one of these niggas. But Shaka News says they'd have to bring up all the Epstein shit. They still need to bring up the Epstein shit. They don't care about that. White nigga do whatever he wants. Then you see that they try to, I know Puffy beat the gay charges and the nigga charges stuck. Precedent. All right. We'll get this in a second. Hooked on phonics. You feel me? But not only did they still tried Puffy for the gay charges, and they couldn't get him on that, so they tried to get him on the nigga charges, and the nigga charges is like from the Jack Johnson laws. They made a law because Jack Johnson was calling up white bitches. This is back before FaceTime and all this shit. Think about how many white hoes he was fucking. That nigga was hitting no bitches across the country, and then he just bringing white bitches around to come smash him. You feel me? They hit him with like a sex trafficking law back then, and that's the law they use on R. Kelly and everybody. They don't got nothing on none of these niggas. Free R. Kelly, dog. They don't got nothing on none of these niggas, bro. They said, you paid for a plane ticket and you bought her a pair of shoes and then you had sex. You're a monster. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get out of here. You feel me? Oh yeah. With the Epstein shit, the same time they tried him on the gay shit, the other real gay nigga, was it Abercrombie and Fitch or American Eagle or some really white shit? He was 100% guilty, and he just got off with like no issue. And then, that's why I can't be in these nigga circles online and people talking about like, because I believe in infinite possibility. I have a supreme confidence in myself or whatever, but that doesn't mean that I have to be American Apparel. I said everything except that, right? I said Abercrombie Fitch, American Eagle, it's American Apparel. Yeah. So what was I saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Goddamn Playing Brown rapper. It actually wasn't your fault. I need to go hold on, let me go fresh up my coffee real quick. I said I don't want to walk away. Actually, give me exactly 15 seconds. Yeah, my bad. But so the American Apparel nigga was 100% guilty of trafficking men and boys and shit like that. You feel me? And that nigga didn't, that he just totally beat the case, and they put that shit all on Puffy, dog. So my whole point is, I don't want fairness, I don't want equality, I don't want any of that shit. I don't care. But don't pretend that shit is fair and equal. You feel me? Nothing's holding you back. Nothing's holding you back in America. You got all that same opportunity and all this shit. Stop crying and all this shit. No, you don't. You feel me? There's a reason certain communities have certain issues, and it doesn't. And you can notice the community doesn't even have to do with socioeconomics. You could be a fucking so-called billionaire and still deal with the same issues. You feel me? You are over-policed. You're over-policed. White nigga got sex rings, got white niggas in Speedos, starving them so they can be skinny. How the white nigga like them or whatever. You feel me? Excuse me. How the white nigga likes him or whatever. Weirdo shit. Nigga, yo. Oh my God. Let's look, I'm getting a little hyped up. Let's let this ride. Pause.
Yeah. Mr. Lee,
I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day is your birthday on Drink Champs. God damn it, I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
his birthday party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but man, you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
Oh yeah, this was the point I wanted to make earlier when Shaka said, "Oh, you can see how everybody's uncomfortable, how Fab's uncomfortable, and all this shit." These niggas should feel uncomfortable because they're not uncomfortable with him because they've been around him all the time. They're uncomfortable because he's on the show with the liquor on him and he letting the cat out the bag. You feel me? Like, let's be real. You niggas think I'm hanging out with Puffy? You feel me? You think I'm hanging out with Puffy? There's niggas right now who I'm not gonna fuck with because they I don't even think the niggas are gay. I just think they're emotional and act like bitches. You feel me? Shout out to you if you're watching right now, hoe ass nigga. But you think I'm hanging out with Puffy? There's not gonna be a chance for him to be talking to me like, yo, why did you come to my birthday party? Disagreeable. Yo, disagreeable. Why don't you party with me, daddy? I'm gonna be like, whoa, yo, how did we even get to this point? Nigga feel comfortable enough to call me daddy in public? Yo, I might, yo, that ass. I know it's kind of some New York shit. I think it's some New York shit or some shit like that because it isn't like in New Orleans, men call each other baby and shit. Yo, think about it. Isn't it interesting that at all these gangster cultures or whatever, that there's somebody comes in popular and they start injecting homosexuality into the lexicon. You feel me? Who was the first nigga in Baton Rouge or Louisiana or whatever to start calling other men baby? You feel me? Who was the first nigga in New York to probably be like, yeah, daddy, you doing your thing, daddy. Yeah, yeah. Yo, that nigga in I bet the first nigga in New York who did that was probably a gangster, dog, a killer dope dealer running blocks and all that shit. And you couldn't do nothing about it. And little did you know, that nigga was controlled by the CIA, and he was giving a directive. You feel me? You thought the nigga in your hood, because I'm not saying everybody who sells, who pushes work, is directly connected to alphabet organizations. I'm saying that when you get to a high level and you're moving a certain amount of work bricks where that takes import and export, you're being allowed to operate. You're being allowed to operate on a level, and you will be taken out when your usefulness is no longer useful. You feel me? That's why when you get to the high level of anything, be it business, be it the underworld, be it fucking anything, once you get to the highest levels, it comes down to um, sabotage, espionage. You feel me? Blackmail. You feel me? And you could look at this throughout history. You feel me? The monarchies of Europe, of the dynasties of Asia, China, whatever. When you look into the inner workings of these things, the espionage was on a high level. Blackmailing, i.e., freak offs. You feel me? Which I don't think you should be able to blackmail a nigga for a freak off. America's gay as shit. So a nigga went to a party and he was gay. Now you can like blackmail him. How's that gonna how's that gonna work? Nigga been gay. You know what I'm saying? We should let this finish. This shit's so gay I can't let it finish.
Eyes, brother. Eyes. I understand. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like,
yeah, and here's the thing. Shaka, I don't know if you're still here, but this is what I'm recognizing. Look at this. Look at Jada Kiss. Look, Nori, here's the thing about Nori. You know Nori look black, but he's one of them black Spanish niggas. Yeah, I know Black Poppy, but he played both sides very well. So Nori is less uncomfortable with this because Spanish niggas are all kind of gay. You feel me? They're all kind of gay. I'm sorry to my Latin audience, to the homies, but Spanish niggas are all kind of gay. So Nori moved up in the business. And Nori told you back in the days, hold up. Nori told you back in the days, maybe I should find it. There's two doors you can go through. You can go left or you can go through the right door. I went straight or whatever. That's what he said. But he's very up there. Look. Let me make the point I was trying to make. You know what you're seeing in Fab and Jada's eyes? They're not like, in their look, they're not rolling their eyes like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like, shit, I gotta be here for business and blah, blah, blah. That's not the look in their face. The look in their face is shame, shoulders down, slouched. Feel me? Shame in the eyes, dead look in the eyes. You niggas know your cheeks been bust.
Variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. But like, you can go to church next.
Look at Fab's face, dog. That's why, like, niggas ain't into nuance. Niggas, I'm not talking to Shaka because everybody said this. I'm saying, people always be like, yeah, look how uncomfortable everybody was. This is not uncomfortable. They're just, these niggas are sitting there hoping and praying that this drunk nigga doesn't just come out the bag and tell everything.
You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this thing. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Fab just want to eat and get the hell out of there. I don't know, Shaka, man. I don't trust none of these niggas. I think they're all involved in like in sus activities. You feel me? All of them.
Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the only one I believe in the, like, for some reason I feel like 50 Cent didn't do any such shit or didn't get his cheeks bust at least. Or I feel like, you feel me? Because it seems like niggas tried to kill him like, what's he admitted? So now admitted in court paperwork, this is not in the streets. This is not in the streets. This is not random word of mouth in the streets. But through documented court paperwork, 50 has had, I think, 8 to 10 assassination attempts on him that are in court record. You feel me? And those guys who are moving around reckless, like Jimmy Henchman and even Fat Joe, because Fat Joe had to admit that he was trying to put a hit on 50 and shit like that and make some attempts on his life. I feel like all these niggas are connected to alphabet agencies and connected to Mossad and Israel and all that shit. And they were trying to get 50 up out of here. But here's the difference. When a nigga don't drink, don't smoke weed, you can't lace his weed, you can't get him to drink nothing. You feel me? You can't get him in any weird situations. He ain't at the freak off. All this nigga wants to do is get money and shit on his enemies every day. You can't really do anything to him. You feel me? Except try to kill him. But then when you're not getting high or drunk and you're moving militant all the time, and we're not just talking about like the nigga shit that, you know, the bulletproof hat, you feel me? The bulletproof snorkel, the bulletproof Humvee and all that shit. We're talking about nigga got real money now. Nigga moving around with his own Mossad, his own white people. You feel me?
Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
That's why
I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at nigga. Go ahead.
Now, I don't know if I'm Modern Man Zen or Prince Simp or Beta Male Simple Life, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't know if you're in here, but he's from the same neighborhood as these guys. He knew Puff. He knows this Rasta nigga and all this guys, right? And you say no, the Rasta is not like that. Let me show you. The Rasta don't want to be seen like that, but look what happens. Look what happens. When he lifted it up, what's that right there? That seems like the apron, a smaller version of the apron that the Masons be wearing across the front of across their groin area it's like to hide your shame or some weird shit like that. But the Rasta got on some ritualistic shit.
Go ahead.
No, bro.
It's like some skirt shit. And then he came up and and Puffy in front of everybody lifts his skirt. Like this isn't odd. This isn't odd. I'm not against Diddy. Diddy is living his best life and being a free gay American. You feel me? I'm against all these lying ass niggas who were all involved in it. Every nigga in this room is a fucking gay.
Hey, killing. Look, I'm telling the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
Yeah.
I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
To you. Woo! Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday. It's Fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want.
Damn, this nigga saying to Fabulous. This nigga saying to Fabulous like Marilyn Monroe, and Fab didn't say nothing. You still think Fab just wants to get out of there? Nigga, if we're sitting right there, like, yo, real shit, only two, if you're singing to a black person, only two birthday songs are appropriate. One is regular black people happy birthday. And you can't do that alone. If you do it alone, it's only as a joke. So regular black people happy birthday is happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right? And you really can't do that one alone. The only other happy birthday you could say to your nigga is maybe Trick Daddy's It's My Dog's Birthday. It's my dog's birthday. It's my dog's birthday. But you can't sing like Marilyn Monroe to your homie about his birthday. Happy birthday to you. Nigga, I might throw a fucking Ciroc bottle at you. Fucking wrong with you talking to me like, nigga, hold up. Yo, hit the like button, dog. Hit the like button. I'm watching this trade. Boom. We already hit for an easy 1-to-1 first target. Easy 1-to-1 first target, but I feel like we can get those lows out of here. We came up. I got the Asia high, got the London high. Yeah, I know niggas can't see this. I know this don't mean nothing to nobody. My bad. Shaka says Ross should have stole his jaw. You feel me? But the Ross known him for years. Remember when they were walking around Star Island and all the niggas were dressed the same? It was him, the Ross nigga. It was Diddy, the Ross nigga, and King Los walking around Star Island in Miami in the streets. I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't care how good of friends we are. If I get information that you've been busting cheeks or have your cheeks busted or you're putting male bodily fluids on you or something like that, nigga, it's done. Friendship over. Friendship over, dog. Friendship over. I didn't even see how the screen ended. This nigga Diddy is very suspect. He's not suspect. To be suspect, you have to be lying and trying to conceal a motive or something like that. He's not concealing a motive. He want to do what he want to do. He wants to be a cuck. He wants to be gay. That's American. He can be a gay cuck. And the rainbow community should be celebrating for Diddy right now. This is a win for sodomy. This is a win for sodomy and discussing sex parties and things like that. This is not a win for niggas. Don't be mad at black people. He caught the black charges. They said, hey, black man, you paid for a plane ticket for somebody, and then there was an implication that maybe you might have sex if they come see you. 20 years. Give him 15 years. Stop complaining. Everything's fair in America. You just ain't working hard enough. No, you can work hard and you can make some progress in America, but it's definitely not an even playing field. Definitely not an even playing field. Nigga can't even be gay in the gayest country in the world. This country, through the Biden administration, was literally sending out millions and millions and millions of dollars to make the whole world gay. Gay comic book in Peru. $3 million to make people gay in the Caribbean. Fucking opera or orchestra or some shit in Colombia. Millions of dollars towards them to make a gay opera to make niggas gay in Colombia. So this is officially the gayest country in the world, and you're telling me that this nigga can't be gay? Man, stop it. And I don't want him to be gay. I'm just going by your rules. I'm going by the laws. You feel me? Yep, I'm going by the laws. It is what it is. Should we get in anything else? Wow, what's the time looking like? This shit used to show me the time. Okay, there it goes. Ooh, there we go. Here, my tray's moving. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me share it. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, my tray's moving. My tray's moving. You know how I feel when my tray starts moving.
Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No, I like.
Yo, my trade's going good. That you know I like it when you're like this. I can't even say it. That's just I can't even say it for comedic effect. You feel me? Chaka says not only the gayest, but they got power. You feel me? And I'm not mad at it. Actually, I'm a little mad, but I'm not gonna be beefing and going crazy over this shit. This is America, and niggas want to be gay as shit. I guess I don't know. It's in the laws. I can't do anything about it. I'm just saying, like, if everybody else can be gay as shit, how come Diddy can't be gay as shit? The nigga had to. They ran through his. It's crazy. The nigga had to fight a being gay cuck case and spend millions of dollars. This nigga had to give up millions of dollars to the state, to the feds, to these fake ass victims, to the lawyers and all this shit. And all these white people who he gave all this money to, guess what they're gonna go do with this money? Go have freak offs and be cucks and pay and try to pay black men to fuck their wives and shit like that. That's what they're gonna do with the money. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I already gotta get hold on. You know I'm looking at I'm working too at the same time. All right, let me check this trade. So out of this trade, I would have got a 1-137 already, but I'm trusting my analysis, and I want at least the London low. I know you guys can't see this, but join the Technical Players Club. Join the Technical Players Club. You feel me? Should I get into anything else? Give me 2 seconds. You know I'd be having clips sometimes. Give me 2 seconds. This wasn't a planned show. Give me a second. Give me a second. I know I got clips. Hold up. I know I got clips. Let's get into something short. Let's get into the pause. I can't. After watching the Diddy shit, I can't even say nothing. Oh, yo, Shaka. I know you know about this. Shaka. I'm not gonna play it right now, but I want to do a show on this and about how being a good employee in a company, man, never pays out. No, excuse me, never works out, never pays off. You feel me? Shaka, I know you know about this. The Opie and Anthony, where they were honoring Leonard. There's a dude who's like working at McDonald's his whole life or whatever, and then like after like it was something crazy, like after 50 years of never missing a day or something like that, they gave him the most bull. Like it was hilarious, but it perfectly illustrates why you should never be a company man on any level. And people are like, oh, he's working at McDonald's. I work in a big company. I'm at the head of a hedge fund and all that shit. You're not at the head of it. You don't run the shit. You're just a McDonald's employee who makes more money. You feel me? You're just a McDonald's employee who makes more money. And if you weren't worth more money than they're paying you, think about it. If you weren't worth more money than they're paying you, they wouldn't pay you that money because it's in the corporate interest to make gains perpetually. You feel me? So your talents that you probably don't even recognize for yourself, you can do way more. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Shaka says, yeah, he got a fucking watch or some shit, or was it an email? He did get a watch, or he did get like a watch or like an email or something saying, hey, thanks for being here for 50 years. My bad. So, yo, yeah, hey, thanks for being here for 50 years or whatever, and here's a burger. And he didn't even get the day off. I don't even think he got the day off. So what's going on right now? It's 11:09. We are in a macro. I gotta, I'm working, so I gotta say this shit. I'm getting a pullback on price, but I'm gonna hold it. I don't care. I'm gonna hold it. Anything in? Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing this. Oh yeah. Do I got clips? Do I got? Yo, what did you think about this, Shaka? Oh, this shit's going slow as hell.
Hey guys, Donald.
I got mad windows open. I got trade windows open. ChatGPT, all types of shit open.
I spoke with the people on the street. I spoke with youth. They know your name. They know that our president named President Trump is working hard to finally bring peace to the country. I saw hope. They have hope now for a better.
Yo, Shaka, what do you think of Congo? What do you think of Congo Owens? What do you think of Congo Owens over here?
Better day in Congo. They see what you're doing as a future, better future for Congo. And I had opportunity to sit down with President Felix Tshisekedi for an interview because I want to understand his mind, what he's thinking, his feeling about everything that your administration is doing. And he told
Yo, Trump is a real nigga, dog. Trump is like the whole time you looking at it, he's like, damn, he's like, shit, what that mouth do? He's like, shit. Trump, you can never call Trump racist. He had to look away from the bit. Trump is looking at this original woman. He looking at the skin tone, and she ain't eating the American food. She looking how black skin's supposed to look. It's just smooth. We look like fucking aliens when we're living right. You know what I'm saying? And Trump is like, damn, what the fuck that mouth do?
Told me firsthand that for many years, many American presidents overlooked this conflict. They didn't do nothing. Even myself, I covered President Biden's administration. I pressed many times about this conflict. People are dying in Congo. This country has so much potential, but they need help because this war is destroying the country. Right. They never gave me any answer. And he told me, President Tshisekedi, that you have no idea, he's very thankful for what you're doing, for what your administration is doing. Not only him, the entire Congolese people. They see that finally they will have hope. And President Tshisekedi also mentioned at the end of my interview that when peace finally comes to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, he's thinking to nominate you as a Nobel Prize Peace because he said you deserve.
He is thinking that. Let's let her say that again. I loved how she said that. Hold up.
The Nobel Prize Peace because he said thinking to nominate you as a Nobel Prize Peace because
he is thinking to nominate you as a Nobel Prize Peace. I think she's saying the Nobel Peace. Well, I can't even say it after how she said it. What's it called? The Nobel Peace Award or whatever the fuck. Yo, I can't even remember what it's called after she said it. This beautiful fucking Congo bitch. Hold up.
Republic of the Congo, he's thinking to nominate you as a Nobel Prize Peace because he said
as a Nobel
you deserve. You have been working to bring peace in the world, not only at the Congo, and he's very hopeful to meet you in the future.
That's so nice, boy, and that's so beautifully stated. And Caroline said, number one, she did say, and I shouldn't say this because it's politically incorrect. She said, she's beautiful, and you are beautiful. I'm not allowed to say that, that could be the end of my political career, but I'll say it anyway.
See, yo, Trump is a real nigga. He's not talking about on some sexual harassment shit. Him saying that that she's beautiful. He said this could be the end of my political career because people say he's racist and white, and everybody like. Trump is letting you know. Trump is letting you know right there. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Talking about all this racist shit and all that shit. Bitch, if you don't take that black bullshit off and show me that black skin underneath, why you in here dressed like it's a funeral? Congo Lisa Rice. You feel me? Congo Owens. Congo Lisa Rice. Congo Owens. You feel me? Why are you in here dressed? You know this is the White House. Why are you dressing all black? Like it's a funeral. Why? You know I'm about to kill that pussy, right? Yo, shout out to Trump.
But you are beautiful, and you're beautiful inside. So I wish I had more reporters like you. So you covered Africa for a long time?
Yes, for over 10 years.
Wow.
I covered even your first administration.
Yes, I know that. That's great. Well, thank you.
Yo, he knows it. Trump been watching this bitch for Trump. How can you not like? Everybody in the government is satanic. I know this. I don't care. But how can you not like Trump? This nigga don't care. This nigga flirting with black women, Africans. He's like, yo, I'm trying to have some African kids. Fuck that. Tell me, this is a business opportunity. Man.
That's so nice that you said that. Appreciate it.
That was beautiful, dog. That shit made me feel so American and good. That shit was beautiful.
Think you picked the right caliber for the safety of your family? So did more than 40% of gun owners.
Feel me? Shout out to Congolisa Rice, and Congo Owens. You feel me? Shout out to Congolisa Rice. Do I have any more clips? You know, my watch later is just full of shit. Like, I don't watch half this stuff. You're like, you know what? I'll watch it later. I'm probably never gonna watch any of this shit. Hold on, let me see if I got some another fire clip. Hey, oh my god, do I wanna play this? Because you know, do I want to play this? Wait, hold up. I don't want to. I want to get something funnier. Oh yeah, let's play this. Yo, Shaka. I know we're in the same algorithm, so I know you probably see this shit. These guys who talk about like black women all day, or like, I don't watch these channels, but this shit's funny to me. This one channel, because they have like a theme song in it, and I wonder if the guy who
He said she wasn't his type because of her short hair, but he definitely didn't sign up for the dragging that followed.
But you can say what you want to say, but don't talk about black people here.
Yo, I was wondering if the guy who made this channel, I hope they played in this video, because have you seen this channel before, Shaka? This Only Logical? You seen this Only Logical? He has a song. It's like, if she, what do you say? If you're white, she's something for you. If you're black, there's nothing for you. Like, the white man. Yo, hold up.
He said she wasn't his type because of her short hair, but he definitely didn't sign up for the dragging that followed.
But you can say what you want to say, but don't talk about black people here.
Oh my.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair. Okay. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on over here. Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33. And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon? I ended up popping it because you're attractive.
I didn't pop it. The bitch can't even talk. Can it be real? I know I'm not supposed to say this on the internet. They can probably pull it up later and use it against me. This is why I don't deal with people. I stay away from people and things like that, and these crazy ass hoes or whatever, because I don't know. I might throw a drink on a bitch. Bitch talking to me like this. Either throw a drink on a bitch, or if you got a dude around you who I know is supposed to be your escort of this or whatever, he's like older brother or your little guy friend zone cuck friend, I might just slap the shit out of that nigga.
If you know you got it going on, but that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black.
Interesting.
For starters, with being biracial, so my dad moved here from Africa, Liberia specifically, and my mom was born here, but her background is she's German and Irish. So my mom was born with like blonde.
Whatever, nigga. I really don't care what this nigga bitch is talking about. I'm gonna keep it $1.
Who you are as a brother, person you don't make hair don't make your personality. You dig me? You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short.
And you know this is modern shit right now. You know this is modern shit right now. And I know, like, if anybody heard me, probably the females in my family, people, they heard me right now, they probably try to rebuke me and tell me I need to take this off the internet and not say this. I'm gonna be real. This is a symptom of living in an unnatural GMO world. Because in a regular world, any other motherfucker coming here talking to me like this after I was respectful and I didn't do anything to warrant this type of thing, I might give you a little pass because I'm God, I'm magnanimous, I'm above you, you're weaker than me, you're the lesser. You feel me? So I might give you a pass, like, nah, I don't need to do nothing. But if you keep talking to me like this,
here
sounds triggered.
It's not triggered. I'm just,
first of all,
if you keep talking to me like this, I know I might slap the shit out of you. I'm gonna be real. And also the other women who were like making faces and like laughing and doing that little like tapping their finger together, that fake clapping and shit, I might slap the shit out of them too. You feel me? Because they don't realize, like, I know you've been I'm not saying you should do this. I'm saying this is if we were in nature. Because I know you're a man, as a man, you've been so like degraded and beat down. You just think you're weak and you're just a loser and all this shit. Like, you need to understand. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm saying in the natural world, if a bunch of chickens were pecking a dog, pecking the dog, if a bunch of chickens were pecking a dog, even a small dog, a very, very tiny dog, they're pecking the dog, they're picking on the dog, you know the dog can kill everybody in the room, right? You know the dog can just snap every chicken's neck, back to back, get out of here. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying there should be some recognition of the order of things. You feel me? And why don't we have any recognition of the order of things? Because we live in a GMO fake world where people think they could just move how they want to move. And the white man is going to come and protect him or some shit like that. Until he don't. Then you're saying that the nigga should have protected you. Who, the nigga you were talking to like this? You fucking prostitute.
I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you know, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different, you can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black
women are fucking retarded. Because I've dated, I've been in relationships with black bitches before, and I have said this to her, like, yo, like, I like your natural hair, like, I don't like this, but feel me? I only like fake hair and wigs when I'm smashing a bitch or for some extra shit. You feel me? If she on some cosplay shit, she wants to throw on something to look different or whatever, that's straight. But that's for like just seeing you and chilling you and touching your hair and shit like that. I like your natural hair. And I was like, yo, the bitches started saying, it's like all these internet shit that's been said. I've had this said to me in person. Oh, it's a protective hairstyle. You don't know how long it takes to do hair. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, I like natural hair, your hair. I'm telling you, it's not a protective hairstyle. Putting glue and tight braids and then covering your scalp so it can't breathe with another chemical wig on top of that is not good for your scalp. It's not a protective hairstyle, you retarded bitch. And the bitch just started getting louder and louder. This is in real life, so I know this is how it goes. Louder and louder, talking to me, like almost getting like she's gonna like fall apart and crumble into pieces or some shit like that. You can't say this about black women. I say whatever I want about a black bitch. Fuck you, you black ass bitch.
women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
So that being said, I want to get into some questions and nappy. Hair.
Your hair's short. You should be happy where you came from. I'm hitting the wrong thing. My bad.
Hair is such a thing, y'all. So growing up, I always wanted straight hair.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
You
can say what
This shit is just so fucking pathetic, dog. And I gotta act like I gotta be like I'm on a team with these hoes or some shit like that. Growing up, I always wanted straight hair. Bitches are fucking mentally ill and fucking retarded and need to be grabbed by the back of their neck like fucking dogs and push your face in the shit. Like, you fucking stupid, bitch. Like, there was never any age ever. Even when I was growing up in the country and like mad at my friends were white and shit, and I was listening to rock and shit like that. There was never a time I was like even on some headbanger shit, like dressing kind of like a headbanger and shit. There was never a time I wanted to be white like these niggas. There was never a time I was like, damn, I wish my hair would do that. What the fuck?
you want to say, but don't talk about black people here.
Divest their babble. This woman who was on Pop the Balloon doesn't like black men, so why was the other black woman triggered about a black man not liking short hair? Everyone is entitled to their preference.
This fucking monkey don't even like black people, dog. Oh, is he gonna play the song? You know what? I'm kind of tired of this. I just want to hear the song. If you're black, there's nothing for you. If you're black, there's nothing for you. The white man. Hold on, I want to see it. Hold up.
After this guy said this lady wasn't his type because of her short hair, did he deserve the backlash?
More so attracted to longer hair. Yeah.
Fair enough. Your name and age. Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33. And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much.
And the thing is, this ghetto piece of shit, garbage, trash that's running her mouth right here, that should be locked up in jail under the Trump administration. this piece of shit, like she's not bothering me the most. All the other hoes and these faces they're making and shaking their head, yes, because none of you hoes in this fucking room got real hair on your head. You look like a fucking idiot. Fucking monkeys, dog.
And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what's.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing about these, like, I don't know. I know you don't come over to Modern Men's Zen's channel or Beta Male Simp Life, whatever he's going by these days. This is the shit I'm talking about, dog. This is like we're just playing with animals, with dogs and shit, like niggas who are really crazy. Like, you think if a bitch is running her mouth to me and she just said like, oh yeah, and your mama this, like, soon she even brought my mom in the conversation. We're not talking about my mama, you fucking monkey. Real shit, you better watch yourself, ho. What the hell?
To expect with our hair.
You're retarded.
We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. That's not right. You should never said that at all.
Bruh.
Your random family call trying to organize a last minute Fourth of July cookout. Come on, dog.
As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
So what was
You know my people talking to some family on the phone. Like, I don't want them to hear me say that all black women who act like this should be thrown through fucking sliding glass windows and shit. Like, I don't want to be that guy. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Don't talk to black women up here about hair. Follow along. Thank you.
Some of the ladies got really upset after this guy said this lady wasn't his type because of her short hair. Did he deserve the backlash?
More so attracted to longer hair. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33.
And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was
I'm coming home from store, about to be drunk off Bloody Marys today. You were old as hell. You older. Who the fuck drinks a Bloody Mary? What? Oh, this pet. What the hell's going on right here? My goddamn trade. Hold up. I think I already did the Diddy subject. I'm gonna come back with another show. But hold on a second, because people calling me and shit. My trade's looking funny. Hold up. All right, yeah. I'll come back with another one. Run the show back. Peace.